Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, small colors, races, and places. It is I, the Great Lemon. No, not today. We're not doing a battle today. Today, we are going to be looking at the world map and maybe coming up with some ideas and all sorts of stuff for the future. I've really wanted to do this for quite a while. I want to get your guys' ideas, and maybe we can all try to work on making our world a better place. I do want to point out, if you're not interested in the world map that much and you more prefer the battles, don't worry, I will be making a battle soon, depending on what we vote for in this world map and the battles of the future. So here we are on the left side of the world map. As you can see here, I've actually, now you're probably wondering, oh my god, where's the other half of the world map? I've split it into two. There are lag points in my world map, and I can tell you exactly where the lag point is in this one. It's right here. I don't get it. I don't know why it's here. But like here, I can go over here. I'm running at like 50 frames. I go right over to here. I'm now at like 31. If I scroll L, there you go, 20. I'm at like 28 now. It's something over here that lags my game. If I go back, it's perfectly fine. The moment I come up here, it just starts lagging like hell. Anyway, so I want to run over some hypothetical battles that I think we can do on this side and on the other side. And I want to point out, the world map, yes, is split, but that does not mean that we're only limiting one side to the other. No. If the greens want, they can go over, there and fight the orange, or there and fight the red, or wherever. I'm splitting it up so that it's easier for me to work with it. And it also allows me to expand each side. Maybe I can go this direction and start building much more of cities and other things. So let's begin. I have some ideas that we can do for the future. First one being is a very interesting battle. Why are the... Okay, shush. Don't worry about it. So I've been thinking a lot about the greens. The greens have an air base, right? They're kind of the only ones right now who has air, who can fly and do things. And I know you guys have been asking for a market garden for a long time. And the greens, I think we can pull this off. After the battle of right over here, that restaurant, the greens and turquoise got a ton of plastic, and the turquoise are using it to try to finish up that massive ship that would be over here on the other side of the map. But the greens decided to really build up their air force, and they've built like around maybe 8 to 12 of these C-130s, I think they are. C-130 aircraft carriers. And I was thinking we can try to do a market garden. Now, I know you guys have been wanting to do a market garden against the Blackhawks, these boys over here, the Star Wars. But the problem with that being is the Greens kind of don't know that the Blackhawks exist right now. But they do know that the Greys exist. So I was thinking, and hear me out here, the Greens can get into these planes, get into their stuff, fly over, land over here, and then capture this bridge. Kind of like the movie A Bridge Too Far Away, where all these British guys paratrooped into the city and captured this bridge and then have to hold it off. This bridge is very big. Like, it's very deceptive on the world map, but this bridge is actually quite big. It's basically as long as a regular human-sized bridge, but except it's made out of Legos for army men. So I think this would be a really cool idea, having the greens, paratroop in and take this bridge. Of course, they don't have to use that plastic for it. I've kind of used these boys here as an idea of how many men can attack. I'm thinking around anywhere between 5 to 800 infantrymen. The second thing we can talk about, obviously, is the Viet Tans. The Viet Tans just won this battle over here and captured this front. We saw that battle in, what was it? It was like the explosions and all sorts of fire and stuff. It was awesome, but the Viet Thanh did win this. So the Greens are probably going to have to try to counterattack, or maybe try coming at another way. We will see. Of course, we have the wall, but that red battle and all this stuff will be on the other side of the map, which we will look at very shortly. We also have another battle here. I guess this will be more about the blues. Gaz's blues. I've actually, I completely forgot. Before we finish with the greens, I almost completely forgot. I have reworked their flags. I've reworked everybody's flags. As you can see here, I've made it a little bit more of a kind of darker type of flag. I thought that it would be better. It's a little bit more of like a home style, or like a flag that we all know and love, the light green with the star. So let's talk about the blues. The blues are actually quite interesting. They're trying to expand. They're very limited to basically just this and where is it? And basically this over here. They're very limited right now, and they want to expand. So they've taken the initiative, and they're going to try and capture this big old trailer park here from the Tans. But the Tans also have the Reds and the Grays in here as well, and their main base over there. So it'll be very hard for these Blues to do it, but that is also another possibility of a battle, the Trailer Park Wars. I'm curious to see how well this will do. The Blues also have their main front. They've captured the main front of the Grays, and as you can see here, that battle was beautiful. That battle was like one of my most favorite battles. But because of this, the Grays have fallen back that monster tank, and we're going to be seeing a brawl between the monster tank and maybe some infantry and other tanks try to push this massive blue army out and push them back to their own, I guess you could say, defense line. It'll be interesting to see. They did have this monster tank over here. It pushed through, but they decided to fall it back, obviously, because their homeland's under attack. So now these other tanks are going to have to try and take this kind of hotel-ish kind of place here. I'm curious to see how well this battle does. Now, of course, if the Grays do lose this, and they lose this massive castle here, they can always fall back, maybe make themselves a sand castle or something, or they can get on a train and try to take off. Of course, if the bridge is still under their control. Go over to the Turquoise. The Turquoise, obviously, they're still holding the playground, but I want the Turquoise to maybe do something with the light blues, which are over here, and maybe try to start taking out these spiders next in this kind of swampy area. I'm curious to see how well they would do against the spiders. I miss the spiders. We haven't had a spider battle in a long time. Finally, let's talk about the Black Hawks. The Black Hawks are obviously kind of upset that they did not capture that bridge there, and it's been kind of destroyed. So they're going to have to try to do a D-Day style invasion right here, and it'll be interesting to see how well they do against the Grays. I would love to do this battle. I think it would be really cool to do. I'm still working on them right now. I haven't put them down, silly me. But if you give me a second here, I can show you. A while back, I made this kind of farm here, and who was in control of the farm was the Orange Star. If you guys have ever played Advance Wars 1 or 2 or 3 or whatever, the Orange Star is like one of the main protagonist armies. So if you give me a second here, I got my there it is. So I've given I want to make the Orange Star from Advance Wars 1 and 2 to go here, and it'll be interesting to see. They're like modern United States, like maybe the 90s United States, the M1A1, just all sorts of stuff. I really want to make the Orange Star. And I want to see the Orange Star versus the Star Wars. I feel like that would be a really cool battle. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, let me save that there. Let's load up the other side of the map, and let's have a look over there and see what we can also do. If you have any ideas of what you guys want over here, or if you guys want me to expand this way, we can do that. I want to build like this going down into more of a city. You know how you have your homey home parts, you know, outside of usually a major city? I feel like that would be cool. We build a city, and I feel like the city should have like tons of different factions of like very small groups fighting over all sorts of little small territories and stuff. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so here we are on the other side now, and as you can see here, I'm still working out some things. I haven't finished that map part yet, but once again, here we are. Let's talk about some battle ideas on this side. Most obviously being the Reds versus the Greens. The Greens are still trying to finish their wall. They're still trying to work on it, and the Reds are just about basically ready to attack. The Greens have also tried to build up a base and a thing over here. So if you guys want to see a parking lot battle, we can. If you guys want to see the main attack of the Greens and the Green Wall, you can. It will be interesting. The Reds so heavily outnumber the Greens and in this sector here, so it will be interesting to see. So let's talk about the Reds. The Reds are pretty well known. They have control. Basically, you can even count the Orange in a way, even though the Orange aren't technically, like, they're owned by the Reds, but they're not controlled by the Reds. The Reds own the Tans and Grays, so, like, they're... Hey! What happened to my shield? There we go. Okay, I fixed it. So, if you remember, long time ago, in Season 5, the Greens attempted to do a rescue to save Sarge Griffin. And what happened was one of the helicopters crashed in this battle. Now, it did hit the ground. It kind of exploded. It was quite heavily damaged. But the Reds wanted it. And obviously the Orange, too afraid to fight or deal with the Reds right at this being, they gave it to them. And so the Reds decided to investigate it, try to figure it out, and look at this. They've built this massive airport base right here in the middle, well, not the middle, I guess you could say the more right side of the soccer field in the school, and they're starting to build their own helicopters. Now, they don't look as good, probably not as versatile and everything, but hey, they're trying. They're also building their own jets as well, like maybe 12 men, so they can take 12 men, have like, you know, 4 helicopters, fly over and drop them somewhere. It will be interesting to see what they do with them. Of course, while we're talking about the Reds also have to clear out this house here. The Turquoise have retreated into this house, so their main force is going to be attacking through this window here, and they're going to be working down to the basement. The other ones are just kind of guarding, so this would be more of just an infantry battle. It would be interesting to see, because the Turquoise have barricaded themselves inside, so it would be very hard to get in there and crack through all the defenses, but the Reds did kind of build this sneak ladder, Lego bridge up to that. I'm guessing that is a bathroom window, so of course that will be interesting to see. I'm curious to know what happens there. Anyway, one person said, hey, maybe the Orange can betray the Reds, like lead them into a trap. That can actually possibly happen. The Orange could actually go against the Reds. It would be interesting to see. But in order for that to happen, the Reds need to be heavily damaged. Like, I mean, like, they would have to lose basically all the resources from the Grays and the Tans, like, so that they don't get reinforcements. The Turquoise, Blues, and Greens would have to defeat this massive army that is attacking basically all nations at once. Talking about cutting off supplies, if we go over to here, saw the special forces of the light blues and the greens and just some Lego soldiers capture this base here. And that battle was very explosive. But now that they've captured it, the greens have actually built some of their ships, and the Tans are like, oh crap, and completely stopped. And we might actually see a ship battle. The Reds might build their own ship as well. If I go over to there, they might build their own ships, and we could have a ship battle. I haven't seen many ship battles. I haven't seen many ship battles in Army Men and Men of War Assault Squad 2. So if you guys want to see a ship battle, that's a very large possibility. We can do that. I'm still working on the medieval faction here. I'm still trying to work them out, and obviously the Turquoise are still trying to build their base. There's Colonel Windsor and the Arbiter, like a church. Oh my god! Block out the sun. Anyway, last thing I want to talk about, obviously, is the Pinks versus the Reds. I've been working on this for quite a while. I'm still trying to get it done, but I feel like the Pink Nation, aka Germany, from like the 1970s, maybe 60s, will be going against the Reds. They're going to be at war with each other, and I would say even though the Pinks are a little bit less armed, they're still capable of brawling with the Reds. Like, they are a little bit less than equal than the might of the Reds. So it will be interesting to see. I'm still working on the mansion that they have. Look at the size of that house. It's absolutely huge. So that will be interesting to see, as you can see here. I'm still trying to work on this, but we're getting there. We're getting there. I think that is everything right now. If you guys want, we can continue going out this way. I'm going to build the map out this way, because we've been going this way and we've been going this way, but we've not been going that way, and we have not been going that way, if you get like in the other map. Basically this way I want to build more bigger houses, and then I want to build like a countryside with like big woods. Maybe we can have like trolls or goblins or elves or something in them, you know, just something so unique, so cool. If you guys want to do something like that, we can, obviously. This is our world map. It's not my world map. This is the community's world map. I add a lot of stuff to it, but I want you guys to be the ones who really come up with the great ideas and all sorts of stuff. You know what? If anybody wants, I have this house here. Nobody's in this house. If you guys want, you can come up with a faction. We'll put it in that house. Understand, though, they might not be the best with the Reds. We might even see the Reds invade them if they're not allies, because, you know, that's what the Reds do. Or the Pinks. The Pinks might invade them. Or maybe they're allied to the Pinks. Who knows, right? But if you guys want, we can fill up this house. We can do all sorts of stuff. I'll let you guys decide. I'll let you guys come up with cool factions. Let's try to, you know, work this out. Build up this world map together. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, till next time. Oh, and I completely forgot this battle here. Anyway, till next time, I will see you later.